we all do not know that what is disaster, right? Yes, what is disaster?
The disaster can be classified into two ways. That can be often very man-made or natural.
Yes, very good. So the disaster can be of two types. Either it has to happen due to man-made reactions or actions, or due to natural behaviors, right? So whenever a disaster happens, obviously there is going to be certain fault. Who is going to affect, or whoever is affected by that kind of disaster has to be having certain time period to recover from that impact. So here under Disaster Management Act, what we do in the sense, we have to take care of how this disaster could be managed and how this disaster could be predicted or mitigated. Okay, so under this only we have to see what is disaster management cycle. Okay, so this disaster management cycle is nothing but the perspective of managing the disaster that could happen. Okay, so is there a possibility that can we predict or mitigate the problem that is going to arise? How?
In earthquakes, we can measure the waves.
Yes, yes, very good. So here I will say you certain empathy here. Okay, we are in a college building. Think one day where we are sitting, we are feeling a vibration. Okay, what your main response will be up there when you are feeling a vibration? As you guys said, it's an earthquake, and saying you the same principle or same example. So when you are feeling a vibration, how you will respond?
We will go to places where more things are not done.
Yes, more things are not there, or most probably our main priority is to evacuate ourselves. Okay, so that means that under disaster management, what I have to do? I have to respond to the disaster. That is a management cycle. Am I right? So, as per your perspective, if we are feeling certain vibration or an earthquake, how you will respond? As you said, you will go to a place where no number of materials are available that will harm us. So, if that's the case, our main motto is to leave this place. If you are sitting here, you will run off from here to there, or whether you will go underneath your table. Is that so? Or you will go and sit at the corner? No. Or you will go somewhere and stand aside? No. Anyway, if the vibration happens, if it is not to be accepted by us, this thing will get collapsed. Obviously, wherever I go and stand, I will be harmed. Right? So, if I must not be harmed, what I have to do? I have to get out from here and go and stand in a plain surface. So, if that's the case, how I will respond? I have to run off from here and think. Now, what will be 6 happen? If 60 are here, whether the staircase that is available at the next premises of our floor will be okay for us to go down? No. It will be very congested. So now for this building, how many staircases are there? How many? Here 2. How many floors the students are there? Only 1 floor. That means that story distance is not for the table width. It is for an entire area. And you have to. Obviously, if that's the time period, we can evacuate. Right? So these are certain mitigation measures. If there is going to be any disaster that has to happen in the near future, what we have to do is we have to respond in a way that certain predefined materials has to be prepared. So here, as we have seen under empathy, what is the predefined solution that we are given? At empathy, we saw that we are being affected by earthquake, and the problem arises is you will get harm. And how I can define that? I can define that I have to get out from here. If I get out from here and evacuate to one place, obviously I will be safe. So in order to do so, I have to provide a solution where I have to build n number of staircases. Yes? So within 5 minutes of time, I have to leave this place. If that's the case, I will be safe. Right? So whatever we have seen here, I have to be very prepared. I have to respond accordingly, and if that happens, I can mitigate the problem that has to happen at the near future. So now itself we have covered preparedness. If anything happens, we have to be prepared to avoid that danger. And the next one is how we are going to respond. That is response. So, if I am not very well prepared, I can't respond. Okay? Because we have staircases, we are responding now. Think, we have an electricity shortage. How we are going to rectify it? We have some UPS connection, right? So the backup is there. Obviously, for everything we have to have some backup. So that is our response. And if this happens, if the shortage has happened, and again, obviously, after the power has been declined, you will get the